Okay. So, I'm putting out this video essentially on, I guess this is going to be one of two parts, in the sense of the fact that this first part will just mainly be focusing on stuff with Kazuya. And another part I'm going to be putting out where it's going to be focusing on stuff towards Heihachi, which will probably be out sooner or later, we'll see. But mainly, the first stuff that I want to focus on for Kazuya is that, like, I mean, I'm definitely not the first person to basically focus on stuff for this character, since, you know, this character guide's literally all over the place on the internet. But even then, yeah, I kind of just want to put out these videos, mainly just for Kazuya. But the main thing with Kazuya is that, like, he's definitely, I feel like, he's a Mishima, so of course he basically requires, like, a lot of execution in a way, especially with Kazuya, how he's got some mechanics. There's some mechanics I can't even do, like freaking perfect electric, like, to where, like, essentially, there's, like, a trick to it with this, where, like, if you hit, like, Tatsu at the start, you basically won't have to hit the electric while they're grounded, but even then it's like, for me to, it's a very difficult move that you need to do, because even then it's basically like doing an instant crouch dash motion, or like doing, like, I believe it's like a forward neutral and then down forward motion. But even then, as for stuff that I would focus for, obviously everybody knows, I feel like, how Kazuya has, like, he's a really good 50-50 character in the sense of that, like, you know, at, like, really, if you were to go against, like, really low ranks in Tekken, for Tekken 7, like, you can just kind of, like, keep on doing head sweeps, and then you can go for the classic, like, left flips kick if they decide to duck. Yeah. But, I don't know. It's really hard. I feel like it's really hard to explain stuff for this character as well. Or just hard to explain characters in Tekken in general. So, what do you have for this character? You got Flash Punch combo. You know, this is the thing that all the Mishimas have. This is a really good jab combo in Tekken. The start of frame for this is 10 frames. It's very easily hit confirmable, and also you can very easily sidestep moves and also kind of punish with this as well. I believe it's +1 on block, like just the jabs are. Yes, it's +1 on block, usually like how all jabs are, but in a situation like this, if you can do, like, just standing 1 and then do 1-1 into, like, this little jab string, and if they decide to mash, you can basically just kind of get them with the combo. However, this is -17 on block. This is launch punishable, so you do definitely want to be careful with this move. It's a really nice poking move as well. But as I was saying, Kazuya, like I said, he has really good 50-50s. As for his pressure moves that are, like, they're used for pressure, down forward 1-4 is pretty good. This is at -3. Down forward 1-2 is punishable as well. I believe this is launch punishable. Actually, no, I believe this is launch punishable as well, because I'm not sure my frames with 7, but I believe that launch punishable moves in Tekken, specifically for this game as well, it's -13. So, there's that. Obviously, it kind of looks like he's doing Lion Slayer, which is like down back 2. If you just do Lion Slayer, it's -9 on block, so it's a pretty, I feel like for this move, it's a pretty good pressure tool. He also has his splits kick, his right splits kick, which is a pretty good pressure move. However, it's not as good as Heihachi's, which I'll focus on the Heihachi video. But both of the frames apply for the same characters. Both of them are +4 on block. So essentially, it's your turn every time you hit this move. But yeah, it's a really solid pressure tool. He has left splits kick, which is a move that essentially, it's essentially a move that causes, like, a launches the opponent so that you can get a full combo. That's really nice too. But yeah. So the splits kicks overall, they're really good. It is -3 on block for for left splits kick. That same stuff applies to Heihachi as well. As for the characters, as for both of these characters, I'll focus in on it right now. Might as well, but with Kazuya and Heihachi, obviously, they were pretty much like clones ever since the beginning of Tekken. To where they both have the Flash Punch combo, which is the 1-1-2. They both have the electric, the EWGF. They have that. Both got Hell Sweeps. Both have the Dragon Uppercut. However, Heihachi does have an Omen version that is pretty difficult to do. Both have the Crouch Dash, and with this, obviously, I should probably explain wave dashing. I mean, it's a mechanic that I feel like everybody knows what this is. Basically like doing a crouch dash, which is forward neutral and then down forward. And it's basically a quick motion that you can input. So it's like essentially just doing this, and of course with the crouch dash, you can lead it into other moves. So yeah. But the trick is that essentially, obviously, since with a wave dash, you can obviously cancel it by holding back to like kind of do like kind of go in and out, you know, try to like kind of like close in the space, or like close in the space, or like if you want to back away, you can do that as well with a backdash. But for wave dashing, like I said, it's basically you do the crouch dash, but then you can cancel it again by pressing forward again. But when you press the second forward, you do another down forward. So it kind of looks like this. Obviously, this is like me kind of doing it slow. But obviously you kind of are seeing how I'm doing it. I'm definitely not the fastest when it comes to wave dashing, but I would definitely say that I do it at a pretty decent speed, you know. And obviously the thing with wave dashing, it's really good for mix-up potential, obviously. Obviously, you don't want to just... I feel like with people, when you see a Mishima wave dashing, I feel like people automatically assume Hell Sweep. So one thing... you honestly don't want to be predictable when it comes to Hell Sweeps as well. I probably should mention that as well. Hell Sweeps on all Mishimas are -23 on block, which is definitely launch punishable. Say if you're a Mishima going against a Mishima, you can block this and then just follow up with an electric. So there's that. But you definitely don't want to get hit by this stuff. Definitely don't want to have your moves blocked. That would be very bad. What else? As for... I don't know. What else? There's other stuff that I do. I would show gameplay of me just playing this character, but it's kind of difficult for me to kind of show off that. I can focus on electric. Obviously, you know, the electric and God Fist. This is a really good move. It's +5 on block. It pushes the opponent back, so you can use this. You can use this move offensively and defensively. So you can just push. You can push the opponent back, and like one thing that you can obviously is like look how much space it gives to you. It gives you a lot of space. However, if you do not do the electric, you just get a Wind God Fist. This is -10 on block. I believe you can punish this. Has to be. I believe you can punish all moves that are -10 or more. So there's that. As for combos, the stuff like that I can mainly land on launchers, I mean, I can just show all the launchers. Of course, there's like this combo. Oh, just that one up. You can do this off of one electric. You can do an electric into 4-1-3 in the roundhouse, which is back 4. And you can do crouch dash 4-1 into the Hell Sweep. what I like to do for if I want to do 2 electrics, I can do this. Hold on, I can do this. Hold on. Two electrics in the roundhouse and the down forward 3-2-1. It's pretty good. If I can do 3 electrics, I usually do 3 electrics in the back 2-1. That leads into corkscrew. And then we'll use you. Well, I believe it was off axis. Oh man. There we go. Yeah, pretty I feel like it's a pretty difficult combo to do. I mean, obviously I know there's obviously really good Mishima players that can do like 4 electrics in the back 2-1. That I still haven't figured out. Like obviously you can see there, the most I could do was 3. But as you can see there, it was pretty high damage. Off of a left splits kick. Let's try left split kick. Usually with this, you do down forward 3 into down forward. Actually, no. Let's see. This. Oh, let's see. There you go. So you do left split kick into down forward 3 into down forward 1-4, and then you do back 3-1 into forward 2. Simple stuff. You can do, if you're time it just right enough after the down 3, which is impaling knee, you can get, if you can get an electric into the combo. However, I feel like that's a really, it's a really difficult timing to do on that right there. Let's do, what is stuff that's, oh yeah, twin pistons. Stuff that I usually do off of twin pistons, kind of like the same that I do off of 1 electric. Simple stuff like that. Or I can do this. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Well, you get it. It's kind of like, it's basically just doing the same stuff that you get off of other launchers. Pretty simple stuff. As for stuff off a small combo, if you hit down forward 1-2, you can get the forward 4. This is a really good move in the sense of the fact that this move hits grounded, essentially. So if you get into the ground like this, you can get a forward 4. So that's one. I feel like that's one of his best moves. Off a small counter hit like this, you can get down forward 1-2 into Demon's Field Battle, down back 2 into this. There's one combo that you can do where you can do upward 4-4, and this causes a tumble. But this is a very predictable Kazuya move. So I feel like that's really useless. I mean, you do get good damage off of it though, so that's good. Yeah. As for other stuff, I never use this move, which is back 1+2. This is like a move where he kind of lunges back and goes forward with like this punch. This launches on counter hit. Oh, yeah. But I don't know. As for stuff doing like kind of, yeah, this down forward 2. I usually do stuff like this, or no, it really all just depends on what you want to do at certain times. Well, obviously I'm on an infinite stage right now, so I can't really show off wall combos, but mainly I would go to infinite stages to just kind of show, like, learn characters and just practice with them, lab them. But yeah, I feel like with Kazuya though, how I was saying with the whole hell sweep situation, I feel like a Kazuya's hell sweep can be very predictable at times, so you really want to use them sparingly. As for grabs, of course he has like the generic one grab and the two grab. He has Stonehead, which is a grab that needs to be broken with both of the punch buttons. He has a crouch grab where you basically got to press down, forward, down, down, forward again. You get this move, which switches sides. Yeah, he has all the grabs. He definitely has all the grabs needed. You know, it would kind of suck though if a character didn't have a 1+2 throw. But yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not my... Kazuya is definitely not my best character, but I do enjoy him when I play this game. Even though my execution could be not that good sometimes. Yeah. I feel like he has pretty good lows though. His lows are pretty good. Of course, he got health. He's got the health sleeve. He has down back 3, down back 4. Down 1+2, which also launches on counter hit, by the way. Oh, that's that one up. Oh yeah, you know. Man, yeah. I do actually. In terms of my best Mishima, my best Mishima is definitely Heihachi, which I definitely do know a lot more about in the next part. Oh yeah, let me go into Rage, so that way it can go into Devil Form. Obviously, with Devil Form, you get access to different variants of moves that he already has. Like for example, his down forward 1-2 actually becomes a twin pistons, like the old school twin pistons, and you can get a launcher off of it. He ends up getting Heaven's Door, which is like a move that Devil Jin also has. He can also lead the health. He can lead Crouch Dash 4-1 into Heaven's Door. If I can do it just right. There we go. It's a nice combo ender. Of course he has like the lasers and stuff, which are unblockables. Obviously it's easier to hit high, so you can just duck them. He has the one where he goes into the air. Like I said, but with this you can just very easily sidestep this stuff. However, there is some new stuff. If I were to actually go into here and see them, he gets the old school twin pistons. He gets anti-air. He gets anti-air laser pretty much that you can use within combos as well. His forward 2 becomes like this move where he kind of punches through the opponent, and it swaps sides as well. Heaven's Door I showed off. He has a sidestepping Devil Twister. You can hit this. Pretty high damaging sidestep move. This move, down 1+2, you can hit this on the ground. You can hit an opponent with a laser. Yeah. Yeah. Of course he also gets this move, which is forward 1+2, which is a launcher move. This doesn't launch on counter hit. I believe it's just a launcher by default. Yeah. So if I were to show off a combo there. Oh man. Am I suck at this? Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. Having a brain farmer right now, but I can't seem to combo off of this. Shame. Then what's another thing I could focus on? Oh yeah, I feel like the biggest thing with Kazuya when he's in devil form is that his electric ends up becoming a mid, like kind of how it was like back in the older games. So that means hitting electrics are more easier, better hitbox essentially. Yeah. Devil mode is actually looking really good in Tekken 8. Yeah, because obviously with like the freaking, what was it? Like the freaking installs and stuff for Tekken 8 and stuff, and all the different stuff they're introducing. Kazuya is looking really fun. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Finally found something. It's not much, but thankfully, you know, thankfully, I just remembered it literally right now. But yeah, not much else I can really talk about this character. His Twin Fang double kick, which is basically just like a move that definitely a lot of Kazuya players in lower ranks, I feel like, use quite a lot, where it's like the high, low, mid. Yeah. It does actually launch on counter hit, like the last hit. Yeah. But yeah, looking through the move list right now, and not much else I can really cover. Soul Thrust is a power crush move, as you can see right here. He has his wall bounce move in the form of this. Glorious Demon God Fist. I believe this is safe to do on block. I believe it's -9 H or something. That's what I remember being. Yeah, -9. Yeah. Devastator is a change from his down forward 1-2, where instead of like him hitting the opponent to the ground, he kind of like punches them forward. It's one frame like safer, so you can't launch that. So that's really good as well. But even then, his back 1-2, it's an 11 frame move. It's really good to punish opponents. Rampaging Demons is Corkscrew, Extender. His other old moves: Demon's Wrath, Ring of Terror, Flash Tornado. This launches on counter hit. I do remember that. Launches on counter hit. You can get like a little combo off of it. Wait a minute. There you go. But his unblockables, the lightning uppercut and lightning screw uppercut. These unblockables kind of suck because, well, obviously they're not gonna track. This ain't Tekken 3. Back in that game, that old game, where unblockables tracked. So it was bad in that game. But yeah, you can very easily sidestep this move. Well, yeah, this is the thing. We're all unblockables. They're all easy to avoid. Yeah. Oh, the misstep. Yeah, this was a move that he originally had back in Tekken 2, and it was really broken in that game because he was essentially one of the few characters, maybe even the only character, but I'm not sure, to actually have exclusive access to sidestepping. So in Tekken 3, they introduced the universal mechanic of sidestepping, to where you're basically tapping up or down on the controller to basically sidestep, you know, Tekken stuff that we all know about. But with misstep, it's you doing a sidestep. But the thing is that they introduced moves in Tekken, obviously, to where you can sidestep. While you're sidestepping, you can do a move. But when you're doing misstep, like, so you can see he has a sidestep 3 move. And when I do the sidestep, the actual sidestep, and when I do misstep and press 3, I'm just getting, as if I were standing, just the regular 4 that leads into this. So I feel like it can be, I definitely don't use it. I feel like I could definitely use it more when I play the game, in order to just kind of get out of harm's way of other stuff. Yeah. His wall rising game, course, like I said, he has the twin pistons. He has this move while standing 3, which is a tracking move, which is really a tracking mid move, which is really good. Tsunami kick. This is a really good punishment. It comes out at 11 frames. Oh yeah, this move as well. Where is it? Yeah, Demon God Fist. Yeah, this comes up at 16 frames and it launches the opponent, except with this you get way more damage off of it. This is something that you can definitely use to like punish like something like a Mishima Hell Sweep. Yeah, really big damage with Rage. As you can see, obviously had Rage. Did quite a bit. Tombstone Crusher, a move that isn't really used, honestly. You can punish this move. I believe it's not... I always thought this move was safe, but... actuality, I believe it is not. If you go to guard all... yeah, crouching 3+4, it's minus 11 on block. So, that's a move that you can punish. However, if you do land this move is really good because it crushes highs, I believe. So, I feel like if you know what to do, that could be a really solid move to do. His side set moves, like I said, I covered them pretty decent. Not the best, but, you know. The Oni Stomp. Oh yeah, Oni Stomp is like... that's an okay stomp, honestly. I feel like instead of doing a stomp, you can kind of just do Demon Steel Pedal. With this, obviously, it's going to hit grounded too. This move is also minus 9 a block, by the way. Really good. Yeah, forward 2 is minus 11 on block, and like I said, sure, you can punish stuff that's like minus 11 or not, but obviously there's immense pushback on this move. It's like an electric practically, but yeah, his 10 strings and then the grabs, and then he has ultimate tackles. But yeah, punch the opponent. Yeah, but I believe that about covers it, honestly. Gotta check the time on this video. 27 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, not too much that I can really focus on this character. I mean, obviously, in terms of launchers, obviously, it really just comes down to actually, like, seeing the character. If you were to actually sit down and actually learn Kazuya, he's definitely easy. He's not easy. Well, Mishimas aren't easy. Just because he has a very easy toolkit doesn't mean he's automatically the best character in the game. Mishimas are very difficult to play, and I feel like they take a lot of execution. But yeah, honestly, I am looking forward for the Heihachi video because I'm not entirely experienced with Kazuya. I'm definitely more so a person who plays Heihachi more than Kazuya. That video will probably come out definitely sooner or later. Definitely, probably next week. Probably out by next week. But yeah, that should be it, honestly. I definitely feel like I covered some pretty good stuff here. Can't really, looking at the move list right now, not much else. Obviously, you know, as for his best moves, honestly, I definitely had to say, Flash Punch combo is really good. Electric obviously is really good. I'll say one more thing though before I go. Electric just straight up might be the best move in the game. It's a just frame launcher that is, like I said, plus... well, why can't I do this? Oh man, what? There you go. A just frame launcher that is plus 5 on block, and it pushes the opponent back. And it's a move, like I said earlier, it's a move that can be used offensively, man, and defensively. Yeah. Oh man. You know, as much as I play the Mishimas, barely do electrics. Hold on a second. Yeah. That's a classic mistake that you can make with playing Kazuya 2. If you mess up an electric motion, you end up just getting the down forward 2. There you go. Still got it. But yeah, that's definitely, it's like a Shoryuken when you're it's like a Shoryuken when you're, it's like a Shoryuken in Street Fighter when you're doing this motion over and over again. It kind of just becomes, it can get easy, but even then, an electric is definitely it's definitely a precise input. Yeah, press simultaneously. The down forward has to be, you gotta press that simultaneously with right punch. But yeah, that should cover it, honestly. Yeah, if you ended up staying this long in the video, I do appreciate it. I definitely haven't posted a long video like this in a while, honestly. But yeah, it's just me just be covering this character and what I do know of from it. I do, like I said, I do appreciate if you watch this video the whole way through. Subscribe if you can, obviously, you know, to have much subscribers, but, you know. I know, freaking, I posted the video with Geese. Remember that Geese video I posted? Literally, that was my first TOD for this game. I was so proud about that. It took me so long to do that combo. But aside from that, thank you for watching. Like I said, the Heihachi video should be coming out sometime soon. At the time of this recording, it is nighttime, so I guess I'll say just have a great night and take care. We'll see you in the next one.